Sandy here. Today is Saturday, the 25th, and I decided to show you all my beautiful Thanksgiving cactus. This is like a tropical cactus plant, so it's different from the desert ones. So these, I believe, require a little bit more water and moisture, but with the right conditions it will bloom for you around Thanksgiving time, which happened for me. This plant was actually given to me by my sister. My sister got it from my parents, and just look at it, how pretty. I used Cactus potting soil here because even though it needs a little bit more moisture, it doesn't like to sit in water, so it needs to have good drainage. And I water it when it's completely dried out, so not as often as my other plants. But look how pretty. As you can see, I have some that are drying out, but yeah, I believe all the buds that I did have bloomed already. Oops, sorry. I apologize for the lighting. I didn't want to bring this plant downstairs with my filming light because, as you can see, it's pretty big, and I didn't want to break any of the branches or destroy any of the flowers. Okay, so there's different types of these holiday cactuses. You can tell here that this is a Thanksgiving cactus because of these pointy little spikes or edges. I believe the Christmas cactus is pretty round. And I believe I also have I have a round cactus. I'm not sure if it's a Christmas cactus or Easter cactus. You guys can tell me later when I show you. So it blooms when if it is given the right conditions, I believe, with the amount of lighting that they get, and also the temperature. As you can see, I have like a pinkish flower blooms. These cactuses also have red flower blooms and white flower blooms. Maybe even purple, I'm not sure. But yeah, so around Thanksgiving time, if you check your local grocery stores, or maybe even places like Home Depot or nurseries, yeah, I'm sure they sell these, and there's many different varieties of color blooms cactuses you can pick out. So this particular plant likes bright to medium light. It gets plenty of light all day, and I do not advise you to put this in direct sunlight because these leaves will burn. And I'll show you another example of what it will look like if it's burnt. Okay, what else can I tell you? I don't usually fertilize this plant. The only time I did it was maybe once or twice in the spring or once or twice in the summer. I just use regular fertilizer. A very minimal dose, not even the recommended dose. So yeah, I believe this kind of plant also like to be pound bound, so meaning they don't like to have too much space in the pot. So I actually did repot this over the summer, actually no, early spring, and yeah, it seems to be doing great. What else can I tell you? Oh yeah, these plant is also very easy to propagate in, or you can either leave it draping down, or if you want it to be bushier, you just cut off some pieces. Oops, sorry. Cut off some pieces and you can propagate them. And it's very easy. All you have to do, actually, here, I'll use this as an example. So each little piece, you can twist off and save them to make little plants. So all you do is hold it from the bottom, carefully twist it. So I'm using it only one hand. Twist, twist, twist. Here you go. We'll let it dry out a day or two, and then you just pop it in the soil, and you'll have a new cactus plant, which is pretty cool. And every time you pop one of these things, little guys, out, I believe, if I remember correctly, 2 would come out. You see that? So I probably had trimmed it here. Where else? Here. Here. And here. So yeah, by just breaking the pieces off, that's how it becomes bushier. It just creates one extra little branch out. And sometimes even 3. See? Regarding a pest, I don't see any pests around this plant here. The only thing I can really think of is maybe those little flying gnats, those little flies, and sometimes, yeah, you can see them because the soil's too wet, but very rarely do I see it around this plant. Oh, here we go. Look at, I see. Oops, never mind. I dropped it. So yeah, when it's flowering, you tend not to overwater it or underwater it, because little buds or flowers can drop. See, I found a little bud here. Where is it? See it? So they'll start off like this, and then they'll grow and come out like this. Okay, and yeah, let me show you another one that I have. Oops, sorry. So this little guy here, as you can see, is also starting to bloom. And the reason why it might not be in full bloom like this one is because I keep this downstairs, and it's probably not getting as much light as it needs. But look, as you can see, I mixed in another holiday cactus with this. So this is probably Christmas or Easter. See, as you can see, it's round. It's not pointy. Actually, this might, yeah, it's not pointy. You see it? Like these Thanksgiving cactuses. I don't remember what color this one is. And I also don't remember where I got that plant from. It's probably from another family member. Okay, so here, again, this is probably where I got that small cutting, which I popped in here. But yeah, as you can see, all smooth and round leaves. And nothing is blooming at this time. No flower buds, nothing at all. So regarding leaves burning, I think that might be one, because I left this outside my porch, and yeah, it became very yellow and orangey, the colors. Now that I have it back indoor, it's turning back green. Yeah, so these are my holiday cactuses. Love them and highly recommend them. Very easy to take care of. Just don't overwater. Don't overwater them. If you forget to water it, it's still okay, but just don't water it because it'll cause root rot. Again, thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys all soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.